Hi, everyone. My name is Matt Gonzalez, and I'm the product manager here at GitLab for the compliance group. I'm excited to review the plan for 12.8 today, and I hope you'll find it as exciting as I do. One of the big features that we're working on is this concept of applying compliance controls to projects. Organizations generally operate in an industry that's regulated to some degree, whether that's on the data privacy side, or even just the functional process side. Things from Sarbanes-Oxley to GDPR. We'd like to make iterative steps towards helping to solve that pain point by letting you ensure that your projects are compliant from the moment they're created. The idea here is we'd like to implement a feature that allows you to specify what the default settings or enforceable policies could be for your projects. In our first iterative step, it'll focus on merge request approvals. And we'd like to provide evidence artifacts and visual indicators throughout the process to let you know that those policies have been maintained. We're also looking at bringing push rules to the group level. Right now, this exists for self-managed instance administrators, but there's a gap for .com customers. This is still something valuable and provides a lot of control for a GitLab environment. And so we felt it was important to bring this feature parity to .com. There's a long-standing bug around the creation of projects within a GitLab environment where protected branches are enabled. The idea here is that there are situations where a customer needs a developer to be able to create a project and push some initial code to that project. What we're attempting to do here in 12.8 is add an optional setting at the group level that says, anybody can make a project, but only if you have permission to push to a protected branch can your project then default to protecting the master branch. The workflow for that would be if this setting is disabled, then nothing changes. The workflows and experience remain the same. If it's enabled, then when somebody goes to create a new project, if they have the permission or the ability to push to protected branch, they can optionally protect the master branch for this new project. In the event that they don't have that permission, then hard to see here potentially, but this would be grayed out or disabled from being selected so that the new project's master branch can be pushed to by the developer or the individual trying to start the project. We're also looking at bringing the credential inventory we released in 12.6 to .com at the group level. So as you can see from our previous release, we created this inventory of personal access tokens and SSH keys, which provides a level of visibility and control for now .com group owners. And so bringing that feature parity from the instance level to the group level is the intent. There's a few audit log improvements slated or planned for 12.8 as well. We have some very ambitious goals, and I'm hopeful that we can achieve all of them, of course. But as far as the audit logging is concerned, one of the hierarching themes is to add a lot more granularity to the data that we provide in the audit events log. In this particular case, we're wanting to add changes to the merge request approval settings. At a minimum, we'd like to be able to show you, for auditing purposes, when those changes are modified. Were those changes modified before a deploy, or were they left intact, which adds to the integrity of that process that's in place. We're also looking at for self-managed instance logs, looking at when users were created, blocked, deleted, that access management component that is currently missing. So we'd like to add that granularity there. And finally, we're also adding to the audit log changes made to usernames, whether an admin makes the change themselves or a user makes the change. We'd like to make sure that those events are captured as part of that identity and access management auditability. So this is the ambitious goal for 12.8, and I'm hopeful we can attain all of it. As always, your feedback is welcome, and we'd love to have you contribute to the vision for compliance. Please see the video description for a link to our compliance special interest group, as well as links to these issues where we'd love to hear your feedback. Thanks for listening.